from Puppy Cell Full Service Realty. I'm here today with Richard Weiss, the General Manager here at Athletic Society in Westlake Village. One thing I really love about Athletic Society is how welcoming the environment is here. I walk in and I feel like I'm included, and it's a very all-inclusive type gym. I don't feel different when I walk in here, which is really cool, and I love that. And I kind of just want to open it up and see if you have anything that you wanted to share about kind of what differentiates Athletic Society from other gyms in our area.
Very good question. Athletic Society is different than your typical fitness center and gym. We focus primarily on health, wellness, and fitness because they kind of go hand in hand. We forget that when we work out, a lot of times we're putting our bodies through a lot of stress. We're tearing muscles down. We want to make sure that we have that aspect of it, but at the same time, you're able to relax in our Hydra massage. We have tanning, Normatec, which is a pulse recovery system, which are these sleeves you put on your legs, which actually will inflate and help reduce inflammation, because inflammation is a big part of slowing down recovery. That's why you see a lot of players when they get injured on the sidelines, they have ice grips around the knee, is to bring down the inflammation. So we work a lot in that. We also specialize in our sport, so we have a 25-meter turf area where it's wide open for members to use. We have slam balls, torpedo bags, all the torque stretch bands, medicine balls, the tank, the agility sleds, soft boxes, plyo platforms, all kinds of that. Plus we have your traditional cardio and strength training workouts and free motion that everyone can do for like the dumbbells and that type of stuff. So it's fitness for all.
Yeah.
And our 2 full court basketball courts, which we use not just for basketball, but also for volleyball, pickleball, and we rent those courts out and have them available not just to members, but to the local community and a lot of high school athletics, the volleyball teams and the basketball teams that they can use as well.
That's incredible. I love that you guys have that whole area over there with the turf and the balls and the TRX bands. That's so incredible to have, and it's so different than what I feel like other gyms offer, and I think that's really special. Really
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it does definitely separate us apart from the other clubs.
For sure. And it's nice, you guys have such a variety of different things. Like you have the boxing, you have spin, you have yoga, Pilates, it's like you guys do it all, and I think that's really cool.
Cool. Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah. And what ultimately drives you? What motivates you as a general manager here?
I'm only 5'3", so I got into fitness business, and I can count the days I missed on my hands when I was very young. I started bodybuilding, and I was already competing by the time I was still in high school. I was 17 years old. So I knew I wasn't going to be very tall. My mom is about 4'9", she's not even 5 foot. So I was like, boy, I better get on the ball and get some working out. So I was always very involved with fitness. So I started off working out myself in bodybuilding, and eventually, and we're talking about the 1990s. So personal training was different back then. People would seek out who was the best in shape, and that was their trainer. So people used to come to me all the time. So I figured, hey, I could make a career doing this.
Totally.
And as I moved into personal training, I got more involved, thinking to myself, maybe I could open a gym or something like that. And along those lines, and discovered that sales and the business aspect of it was a lot of fun and very interesting. And just helping the people and promoting health and wellness in the community drives me a lot.
Totally. I think that's awesome, and I think that it just shows here. I think that's really cool. And what would you say has surprised you about running the business here, managing?
What surprised me, especially at this location, every gym has a little bit of a different heartbeat to it, which means the community kind of makes the gym itself.
Yeah.
I was very happy to see this club have a lot of people that are over the age of 50 working out. And coming from other gym chains I've worked at in the past, like LA Fitness and 24, the majority of the members are probably 40 and younger.
Totally.
So you kind of get a little tainted thinking that mostly young people work out.
Yeah.
But here we got, because of our team sports program, I have a lot of young people, but I was surprised of how many here at Athletic Society are 50 and above.
Yeah. But I think that's what makes it so nice when you come in here is it's not just guys lifting weights. Like you have people doing things of all types of it's when I used to go to Gold's, and I used to walk in and it would be all these guys lifting weights in front of the mirror, and like I like lifting weights too, but it would be really difficult to like get in there and lift when all these other guys are doing it. And so when I come here, I feel like I have the ability to do anything that I want, and not be like in anyone's way, if that makes
Very
sense.
true.
Yeah.
A lot of open space. It's
Yeah.
65,000 square feet.
It's so
You
nice.
have a humongous weight
Definitely.
and a lot of space available, and it's not overcrowded, which makes it so you can do
Totally.
multiple exercises, and we call like supersetting different exercises and different body parts pretty quickly. Versus if you go to a club that's really busy and crowded,
Oh yeah.
you have to stay on that one machine,
Yep.
or else it's going to be taken.
Yeah, definitely. And what would you say most people don't know about Athletic Society? What's like something that
They don't realize that Athletic Society is even here, because the club before it was about to go out of business. So people don't really realize that it stayed open. So it became something else. So we do need to create more impressions in the community where people see Athletic Society. We do a lot of work with the schools and the community
That's great.
to market the brand.
Yeah.
But once people come in, they can see that it's a much different, friendly environment. You get a very warm, welcoming greeting when you come
Yeah.
in and when you leave. So it's very community
Definitely.
based. That's why the name is called Athletic Society.
Right.
Part of the society.
I love that. That's so cool. You've really created a community here, which is super nice. And is there any odd request you've ever received from a client?
An odd request. To be honest with you, outside of regular fitness, I mean, to be honest, no. Everything's pretty normal day-to-day
Yeah.
operations here. It's
Yeah.
not we don't have 3,000 check-ins a day, so I don't get odd
Definitely.
requests
Yeah.
of people wanting like their locker inside their locker decorated as a club or something like this.
Totally.
So,
I
no.
love that. And what are some of the goals over the next year? Like, what do you see for this place?
I see more locations.
Nice.
Because it's a unique brand. It's a one-stop fitness place. We offer over 100 group fitness classes, small group training, HIIT training, and we like to educate and motivate and teach people how to become accountable with fitness, which is a little bit different than you see at your other gyms, because most of the times you just check in and go in and leave.
Definitely. Yeah. How many locations are there right now?
I know we have the two.
Two.
We have this one in Westlake Village, and we have our West Valley location.
Okay, great. Awesome. And do you live in this neighborhood?
I live in Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks. Okay. What do you love most about like managing a business in this area?
I like the openness in this area, the community. Very giving community. It's a little bit different. In the valley where I live, it's a little bit more. Everyone's got somewhere to go.
Oh, totally.
A lot
yeah.
faster pace.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's very simple. I feel like people slow down a little bit more, and a very giving community.
Yeah.
We do Toys for Tots each year,
I love that.
and I don't think we can get enough boxes in here.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. We have so many toy drives around our community every year, and it's pretty cool.
And a lot of the I said like 5K and 10K
Yeah.
runs and marathons
Yeah.
to support ALS. And it's
Oh, yeah.
very giving community.
Definitely.
I love
That's
that.
awesome. Really cool. And what is one of your most memorable experiences you've had with one of your clients?
Oh boy. I can't give out names because I got the first.
Yeah.
But there's a member that had cancer and wasn't looking like he was going to keep the membership. You know what I mean? And I remember I matched him up with one of our trainers, Mason, great trainer, to kind of like see if there's anything we could do, because your muscles are kind of deteriorating, and it was getting to a point where they were walking on their own at first, and went to a cane and then to a walker, and this is very recent, and wasn't looking the greatest, but he decided, to start with their trainer because he needs to put some muscle on and everything like that, and now he comes in and it just walks right in, checks in like he would. If you didn't know him, you would never know that 5 months ago, he was using a walker.
Wow, that's incredible. So it's like so fulfilling doing what you do and seeing people get healthy and well, just in all walks of life.
Yeah, I think right, because there's a few, but that's one of mine. That one brings little tears to my eyes.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I'm sure. That's awesome.
That
So
battling
cool.
cancer and trying to like
Stay healthy.
stay healthy at the
Yeah,
same time.
definitely.
Because it's been so easy for this member just to like kind of cash it in.
I really think so. I mean, being in that mindset, you know, and then trying to still maintain like your health and wellness and do what's right for you and your body, and just to stay like driven like that is pretty incredible.
Yeah, and I tip my hat off to the trainer for a good job.
Yeah, awesome. That's so cool. I love it. And then is there anything you want us to know, that you want the viewers of this video to know about the gym and what's going on here?
Yeah, I would definitely like people to come in and try the club out. We offer every guest a 10-day free complimentary trial, and then come in and experience the club like a member. Use the Hydra massage, use the tanning. Let's set you up on a Fit 3D, and if you don't know what a Fit 3D is, it's probably one of the newest and latest technologies when it comes to monitoring and tracking results. And I'd like guests to come in and try it, because this will give you a full body scan. It rotates you 360 degrees, and it does a whole postural analysis, how your weight's being distributed, your body fat measurement, BMI. But most importantly, you get all your measurements. And obviously what gets measured gets improved. So if you get your exact measurements, because a person really can't give you an exact measurements. If I measure your arm, every time I measure it, it's going to be different. Because I can pull it tighter, not the same spot. So this does imagery, and you can come in and take advantage of that. And just take a quick tour of the club. Let us kind of show you what the difference is.
Definitely. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time today. Do you want to just tell everyone where they can find you on your website or social media link?
Absolutely, thank you. Yes, you can go to our website, which is athleticsociety.com. Our phone number is 805-778-0888. My name is Richard Weiss. I'm the general manager. I'd be happy to answer any and all questions you can ask from me personally. And we are open from 4:30 to 11 p.m. during the week, except for Friday. Friday we close at 9, and Saturday, Sunday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I did forget one thing. We do have kids club. We have childcare.
Yes, which I
So
utilize.
I forgot almost
and
about
I
that.
love it.
So working parents, don't be
Yeah.
the only one. You can bring your kids up. We'll wash them for a couple hours as you go ahead and achieve your fitness goals.
Yeah, and we've had great experiences at Kids Club, so
Very good.
awesome. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.